I know it was not Derich that made them. If you're going to keep picking on Derich, I'm just going to ban you right now so we don't have to bother with this bullshit today. All right? So just shut up about it. Okay, that's number one.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
In fact, it was funny. Jasper, you're going to stop that right now. You're going to stop chewing that wire right now. It was funny because yesterday I was on stream and Mark from Australia came on stream and he's like, so I bought SVC for PC on Steam. I'm playing it on my Steam Deck. He goes, I played a Japanese player who knew all these insane combos with Dimitri and he destroyed me. And the only answer I have to say for that is,
why?
Like, I'm not going to go crazy with this game. I'm going to mess around with it, sure. I want to see how the Street Fighter characters play. I know how to play with some of the SNK characters because I played King of Fighters. So it'll be fun to experiment with and mess around with. It's not anything that's meant to be a serious fighting game. So, I mean, holy crap, the game just came out and you got the tryhards already on there. It's like, oh my lord, of course, right? Because in 2024, no one could just play something to have fun. We all have to be tryhards, right? I'm the one playing the game and making money doing it. You're the one playing a terrible game probably for the next year because it's the only game you fucking play because you're a fucking idiot.
Thanks to those who came by and supported that stream yesterday. At first, it was actually looking not very good at all. And I was nervous because I was like, dude, you know, I want to finish this game, but I can't play it and finish it if I'm going to have like a $10 that I make in 6 hours of streaming.
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution. And then all of a sudden, people showed up last minute and actually really supported it, and I was very happy for that.
Again, it was kind of a slow stream, and then by the last half hour, people came and supported the stream, and it ended up being a pretty darn good stream because of that, when it comes to business-wise.
It's not a business.
So, thank you for that as well. Now we can keep these games in the rotation, okay?
Let's talk about the Digital Summer Party, all right? So first off, there's going to be booze and food. I'm going to order some food during the day, likely barbecue, but I'm not sure yet. I have to speak with my wife over the day off. We'll plan it out. And there's going to be some booze. I'm going to go to the liquor store tomorrow and pick something out that I'll have during the event to drink all day. All day. Okay? We're going to do a tier maker, but get this. A fan stepped up and made 2 awesome tier makers that we can do. Now, I don't think we're going to do both, but listen to these 2 awesome tier makers. Idea number 1, ranking all of the Souls-like games I've ever played. All of them. This includes the entire Dark Souls series, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, the Neos, you know, Lies of P, Another Crab's Treasure, and or more, because I've played more than that. So all of those, okay, ranked together. That's number 1. Whoa! Holy shit! I know it was not Derich that made them. If you're going to keep picking on Derich, I'm just going to ban you right now so we don't have to bother with this bullshit today. All right? So just shut up about it. Okay, that's number 1. How you can botch something like that so big, I have no clue, but they managed to do it. All right? And if you look at most of the games that have been total flops, all right, it's basically because the studios didn't plan properly or execute properly. Huh? That was your plan. That's your 5-year plan? Change everything the studio is known for doing well. Don't do something else well. Do something else that everyone else has already done before you and do it poorly. So, yeah, that's basically, that's where Capcom is doing well. They know what their strengths are, and they lay out 5-year plans for each release to have seasonal content that people want, don't feel ripped off at spending on, and then they hyper-focus on their strengths. Like, and the funny part is, okay, if you look at all those 3 things that I just mentioned, do any of those sound like revolutionary strategies? Carrying out pricing strategies with the shift from physical retail to digital, discount on past titles in conjunction with the launch of a new one, and thoroughly managing and maintaining a 5-year development plan for each game. Does that sound like rocket science? No, right? But that just proves that the people who are in charge at Capcom are something that the rest of the gaming industry is missing. You ready for this? They are gamers who are insightful to the gaming community. They're listening to what people want, and they're giving people what they want. You couldn't have had a bigger turnaround from Street Fighter V to 6. Street Fighter V completely botched. Street Fighter 6 did everything right. That's why Capcom is successful. They're not just sitting there in their boardrooms making arbitrary decisions on how to pay their shareholders. They're making good products. They're selling them smartly. They're developing for them wisely. They're playing to their strengths. They're doing everything that anyone with common fucking sense could do. The problem is the other key people in the gaming industry are disconnected from gaming and they don't understand the industry anymore. They actually still think that games as a service will sell. You're already 2-3 years outdated. By the time you make the games as a service game, the fad has passed. They're running behind. They're running scared, trying to play catch up instead of being at the front of where they should be, the forefront. And that's sad. You know, the Yves Guillemot, the Phil Spencer, they're not the fucking Todd Howard. They are not in line with what modern gamers want anymore. They're dinosaurs. They need to retire and put people with brains who are in tune with modern gamers in places of power, and then these companies would find a turnaround. Because the truth is, no, gaming is not in a slump. The management of gaming is in a slump. Phil Spencer is the problem with Xbox, not the gamers who want to buy games and play them on their Xboxes. You see? But he doesn't want to admit that, because then he has to look in the mirror and realize he's the problem and fucking get the fuck out of there and put someone else in power who's smart, and he doesn't want to lose his job. Dude, do you remember in Final Fantasy 15? Excuse me, Final Fantasy 16? People said, dude, do some side content. I said, okay, let's do it. And I went to town, and it was about bringing lunch to someone. You got to go bring lunch to this person across town. I said, what? I said, I'm supposed to be saving the world. You're handing me a bag with a ham sandwich in it, and you actually expect me to walk across town and give this to someone else. Like, they act like it's fucking 1992. And this is something, like, what the fuck is going on? Right? And this is where they think modern gaming should be. There was actually people in chat defending that. Oh, that's good content. I was like, what, are you stupid? I have better things to do with my time. I can go take a shit.
You know it's going to be a fucking giraffe piece of fucking donkey fucking disgusting, you know, Lincoln Log mess.
And it's better use of my time than delivering a ham sandwich in this fucking game. Right? Like, what is going on with modern games? So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Listen, I own Rebirth. Maybe in the future, at some point, we will go to it and finish it. All right? I'm not doing it now. We don't have time. And I'm not that interested in it regardless. And I'm not convinced that people hear regardless. Right?
Excuse me. That was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how you even expect me to beat a 60-hour game in a month, right? I'm not going to be playing it every stream, that's for sure. You know? So, no, I'm not doing it right now. I'll leave it as a possibility for the future. But right now, no. I'm not playing it.
So thank you, Zylo, for the super chat. But the answer is...
Fuck you! Hold on. Let me make it abundantly clear. Will Phil be playing and finishing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth over the course of the summer? I screwed up. Let's try that again. Will Phil... What is with the... Why is it not centered? This is very odd. That's better. I was like, why is this not centered? Hold on a second here. Yeah, look at this. That's better. Okay, ready? So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint.